Hey everyone, Big Mac here. Finally, let's get back to Let's Play Star Fox 64. Ooh, look at the shiny thing moving around. Everybody is so infatuated by it. They're all like, what's going on here? I don't know, Falco says, but this can't be good. Oh no, it's coming towards me, says Libby. And Pippi's like, yeah, it'll go away after a little bit. 64, I wonder what that significance has. Or Falco's like, I wonder if that number has any significance. And then Sylvia's like, I'll investigate. Probably has something to do with the power of 2. Or the power of teamwork. Yeah, anyway. So, welcome back to our third run of Let's Play Star Fox 64. I have not practiced this yet, so this might not go super well. I am feeling a little bit better, finally, or at least enough to hopefully talk all the way through. Maybe. I don't know yet. Alright. So, as I mentioned before, for this last mission, the one thing that we do have to do is we do have to go through the levels of Aquas, Zonus, and Sector Z. What happens at the end of that run, it's a little more uncertain. I would like to go through Area 6. Or at least that's the goal. Alright, anyway, let's just go ahead and get started. We've done this, you know, this is the same old song and dances like usual, so I'm pretty much just going to start going through this part pretty much blindly, just getting back used to the controls for this thing. So how's everybody doing? Today is February 24th? Something like that. I don't care. All I know is that it's rodeo break right now. Why is rodeo break so awesome? Well, because it's the rodeo. Because down here in town, the annual rodeo is upon us. So one of the cool things is, well, not the college, but the community college and a lot of the public high schools, they'll actually give everybody like a holiday for days off to go to the rodeo. Again, it's more of a tradition thing now than anything else, but still pretty awesome, I gotta say. But like I mentioned, the college does not get it, unfortunately. But I really wish we did. That would be so cool if we did. But of course, if we were to get this rodeo break, then it would impede our, or not impede, but it would cut into our spring break time. That's for certain. So, in respect, I do like having a whole week off for spring break. So, like, normally what the public schools try and do to compensate for something like this is they usually split it up into, like, 2 half weekends or something like that. So that way they'll get, like, maybe a Thursday and a Friday off right now for the rodeo. And then for the spring break, maybe they'll get another Thursday and Friday off. So in itself, totaling about a week, but not, super useful in that respect. Yes, Falco, we know. Alright, hopefully that'll kill him. No? Uh-oh. There it goes. So again, in order to get over to Sector Y, we do have to do a couple of things. So one of them was being rescue Falco in this respect. So how's everybody else doing? Like I mentioned, I've been teaching calculus for the almost past 2 months now, and it's been pretty crazy. Granted, I have my master's degree, so teaching calculus shouldn't be so hard. Make sure that I navigate this thing correctly. Hopefully that'll count. I hope it does. Maybe it counted the first time, I'm not sure. Again, I'm not really trying to focus on a score or anything. I'm spending half my time talking to you guys. Okay, sweet. So we did activate that thing, which is good. Definitely a good thing. Anyway. Woo! Underneath the waterfall. What other video... I mean, that's a common trend, isn't it? Like, to go underneath the waterfall to do stuff. I don't know, it just seems like a, something that pops up a lot. That was probably a waste of... Yeah. Oh, since Falco managed to actually kill the one dude that was annoying him himself, he gets to celebrate for it. Whoop-de-doo. Okay, so we're back in old familiar territory. Whoa! That was... Hello? Hello? Wait, so you're already behind me? Is that what that means? Ha! I went over you! That was kind of cool. Wait, so you like appear right... Whoa. I never tried that before. So you literally appear like right behind me, just enough for me to like duck down to tink tink walla walla bang bang. Ooh, okay, there we go. There we go. Okay. Again, this is pretty run of the mill at this point, but just take your time. Don't hurry up. Other references to Nirvana songs.
Who are you guys?
That's Star Fox. Don't you know that by now? Exactly. Like I said.
You'll never defeat.
So in calculus class, we're going over properties of derivatives of functions. So we've learned this awesome thing called the derivative. We've learned how to take it. Learned a couple shortcut tricks along the way. Learning to take derivatives of different kinds of functions, like polynomials, exponential functions, trig functions. Right now we're actually getting into inverse trig functions, which in itself is actually pretty cool. Really crafty, though.
I'm fine. You okay over there, Fox?
But so I've been enjoying it. I mean, it's keeping me, it's forcing me to keep tabs on everything because, I'm up there in front of the board writing everything out. So if I screw up, what's gonna ruin these children's futures is for the rest of their lives is so I gotta try and not screw up on those things. When I do, usually I've got a couple people in class. They usually manage to point things out right away for me. So fortunately, I do have that on my back, or that working with me anyway. I'm gonna go ahead and stop the first video here, of course. So this is Big Mac saying later.